Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Hi, everybody. Listening to The Thing Is. I'm Shannon. Thanks for coming back to join us.
Do you like ghosts and ghosts? Do you have fights and fights and do you have bad dates and do you like ghosts and ghosts?
Oh, the thing is, oh, the thing is, oh, the thing is, oh.
Hey, guys. This is Shannon. You're listening to The Thing Is. Thanks for coming back to join us. I'm here, as always, with hilarious comedian, my co-host, Mike Figs. Wrong order.
It's okay. What's up?
It's in the wrong order.
Am I plugged in? I'm in.
Everything's great.
Hey.
You know what I was thinking? You know how they did the brackets for like comedy podcasts?
Mm-hmm.
They should do brackets for comedy podcast intros. Because we have a pretty great intro.
It's a pretty good intro.
I think Dylan Negri, if you're listening, please start this bracket.
Dylan Negri, will you please?
I feel like there's a more reliable gas employee to do that.
Yeah.
Well, he's the one who did the other bracket.
Ah,
Negri,
okay.
Mr.
I just want to do something that we can win.
Yeah.
I feel like we could at least get up there.
Yeah.
I think it's a good one.
I think you and Zach. I think
That's
those
pretty
are the
good.
two that
That's
have
true.
those.
Zach
Because
is
Zach's will
scary.
get in my head all day.
That's pretty good too.
Yeah, the video is frightening.
video's
But
Yes.
then if you listen to it, you're just like, it's in there. That's catchy.
Yeah, we could do two categories, video and sound.
You had a good video too. How long has this podcast been going? Because you
Very
were in a
long
living
time.
room for some of that.
Yeah. It's maybe 11 or 12 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
AI'd
12
in there.
years.
Yeah.
Half of me is AI. Did not even
When did
really
you
me.
join?
3 years ago?
Okay.
Yeah. I always like, if you were to ask me quickly, I'd be like, oh, it's like a year. But then I look in my memories and it's like so long.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of time.
Yeah, I'm mad skinny in the intro. Like, there's like one thing you can see my jaw, my fucking cheekbones.
You looked a little younger.
Okay.
You looked a little younger.
All
Just
right.
but yet I saw hope in your eyes. That's what the difference was.
Yeah, now there's
Yeah.
no,
No,
more hope.
You
no
look
sparkle.
joyful.
The
Yeah.
hope is gone.
Yeah.
There's no
terms
sparkle.
of
We could add
losing.
some sparkles
You look
into the
the
intro.
exact same the whole fucking intro.
A crazy person.
I am not.
Josie.
Play it again, and you look even when you were on the couch. I was like, when did she do it on the couch? I guess not while I've known you.
No, I have not done it on the couch since you've known me.
You look the exact same the whole time.
That crazy person speaking right now, everybody. You know her.
Hi.
It's comedian Josie Marcellino.
I'm back.
And this is a family episode. You're a regular on this show basically
Aw,
now. This is
yay.
your 5th time
Yeah.
on the show. I don't know how you still have stories to tell.
I love it. I love that you give me a place to share them because my friends and family do not want to hear them.
We love to hear them.
Yay.
Let me see. I feel like stuff that I have to talk about is for in later segments. But Harrington's not here.
He just walked in.
Oh, did he? Okay. Because I sent him so many things. He has videos, he has discussion points, he has all of them. But so while he's setting up, we'll start Josie. So usually first segment, first thing we ask people is to tell us a story about either your worst date experience or weird sexual experience.
I feel like usually we start off with reality TV before any of that.
You're right. You're right. I did have questions.
I'm not used to
I know, I did
diving.
have
We can
questions.
dive right into it, but
I have questions, but it's not about stuff. Figs isn't like we're not watching anything simultaneously right now, except Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah, I'm behind.
That's
I can't
still
I
going.
can't wait to watch it tonight.
I'm really
All I'm
enjoying
looking
it.
forward to.
That is also the only show I look forward
Yeah.
to. That's the only one that I don't have to like click through all the streaming things to be like, what am I even watching right now? I
yeah.
know that when Bachelor in Paradise. Oh, Dexter.
Yeah, we watched.
very
I gotta
excited
get her
about
back
Dexter.
into the old episodes. I started watching Tires the second season.
I started. I
still
didn't
haven't
finish it.
seen
Oh, the second
season.
season is like
I've heard.
turned up.
yeah.
Like it's so funny. Like right
I've
off
heard
the
that
bat,
it's really good.
Like I like the first season. The first season, I was like, oh, this is kind of a cool. It kind of got like an indie feel to it. Now it's just like cranked up. It's so funny. You got to check out
I know.
season 2.
I
It's
gotta
really
finish
good.
it.
The first
sorry,
season-
cheers, Josie.
Oh,
And
cheers.
cheers to the listeners.
Jim, praise to Allah.
Please continue.
forget.
The first season, I feel like I just watched the first season a second time, and that was, I think, better the second time around. But the first time you watch it, it was just fun to be like, that's Shaner.
Yeah.
That's this. Like, it was just fun to like see everybody that we know.
Yeah.
So that was cool. But yeah, I hear that like season 2 was like really, really good.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I
It's
gotta-
right off the bat.
I gotta start it again because I kind of like watched it because I always try to find stuff that I can watch with my uncle, and so like I like intermittently watch it, but I need to like watch stuff by like if I'm gonna binge something, I need to like watch it by myself so I can pay attention to the whole thing.
I watch a lot of Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, I don't watch that.
Started from like the first season. That's like what we watch while we eat.
Do you know what I just started from the first season? I just finished it.
What?
How I Met Your Mother.
Cute.
I did that a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Really fun.
It's only my second watch through. I've only watched it once ever before. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Is it sad? Do you cry?
I do. Yeah. The only time in life I cry is when I'm watching something. That's I can only feel emotions for fake people.
Yeah,
nothing in real life.
Hilarious. We should just kill ourselves.
Yeah, there were times that I cried in it, and I was like,
what the fuck was that?
Bleep that, please.
Wait, what?
That. Yeah, and I wasn't. that was not my implication.
You damn, you quit drinking and you get more depressed. That's crazy.
What?
No, you bleep that.
Who wrote that? Who said
That was you're like going out
Send it
with
all.
fucking Vinny from the Jersey Shore. You have a great life right now.
I'm in the trenches. I'm seeing shit that you can't even imagine.
I work in reality
I'm seeing
TV.
some-
I've seen some stuff. I've seen stuff, and you've got the most mild of the Jersey Shore boys.
That's true.
At least as believing TV.
But he's the only single. I don't know if he's still single, but he's
Yeah,
like
no,
the
he's
only
single.
single one left.
Paulie's still single, is he
No,
not?
he's not.
No, Paulie's got a
long-term
girl.
relationship.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And
They're hard
Angelina,
workers.
I guess.
They're. I'm like exhausted. Like he's hard. We're always just like on doing something.
Yeah.
I met Ronnie, and Ronnie was like, Ronnie was the guy. If Ronnie was a comedian, I'd be dead.
If you could, sorry to interrupt you, but this is what's important to me about this.
Yeah.
If you can stand up, show me on you where Ronnie comes up to.
This I'm interested in.
Let me see. So Ronnie is right here.
Okay.
Maybe right here.
Really?
Yeah, he's a little shorter. He's a little bit shorter than me. Right here.
Okay.
I don't know where I come up to on you.
I was also thinking that. I was like, should I go over there?
Yeah.
On me either.
I don't.
Why don't you come up on me right now?
I don't actually know how tall you are.
5'10" on a good
I
day.
think I think you're taller than what you say, because I feel like in our like group pictures after every show,
It's my shoes.
you seem
With sneakers,
tall.
I'm 5'11".
Do you wear lifts?
No, I just got
Okay.
big, chunky, fat boy diabetic shoes. These are New Balances. So the New Balances give you a little boost. Yeah, I'm like 5'10" and a half. Without anything, I'm 5'9". Flat on my flat feet,
don't
I'm like
believe it.
5'9". Yeah,
I think maybe you've grown
but
or
I'm very
something.
girthy and thick. I've been pumping iron, so that's also like
Must
like
be that.
people are noticing that.
I will never forget my very first appearance on here. Somebody took a screen grab of you and me, both in tank tops together, and put it on the Reddit, and was just like, "Look at Figs and Josie's fit arms. And my arms are 3 times as big now as they were."
They just hating ass
person.
haters.
Oh, we're gonna get
They will
posted.
always find something to hate,
Yeah,
no matter
fuck
who it
yeah.
is.
Oh, they found the thing that I hate. Shout out to that guy.
So let's go back.
Yes.
So, do you have a new bad date story or weird sex story?
Yes.
Are you still single?
Yeah. Yep, that's still a thing. I have not been in contact with my ex still yet. That
can't
conversation is
That's
waiting.
Italian X where you lost your mind.
Well, he's not Italian. I'm the Italian.
but you were in
Yeah.
Italy.
Yeah, we were in Italy.
Where you
Yeah.
quote unquote crashed out.
I crashed all the way out. Last night was going through my sent email for something. I found an email that I sent to my fucking boss. Just 6 lines. Do you want me to read it?
Yes.
Because it's not a lot,
Since
but it
you're
is
offering
something.
it. Yes.
Oh my god. I'm like, it's a riddle. I have no and it's very funny to read this. Most of my encephalitis, which is what that was not funny and was just me like saying heinous things to my loved ones and threatening my own life. But I emailed my boss. The title of the email is Jacob's Told. And the lines are, "What for time, space, is the last, orange now in, hurting, tell him." No clue what that means.
You know what you should do?
She never said a word.
You should put that into ChatGPT and be like, "What do you think I was trying to say?"
I wish that
hilarious.
I knew what that could mean. There's a couple of things that I said, like messages that I sent and other emails and shit that are actually funny. And all I did, like, during that time, I was still taking photos. But for like the last week, all the photos were like just of my shoes and the ground. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Yeah.
I mean, maybe you were trying to text and we just kept hitting the wrong thing.
I don't know.
there was
They
some,
looked intentional.
Voice
Like
to
they
touch,
looked.
touch like mouth to texting?
Yeah, I was sticking my phone in my
Voice-
mouth
Yes,
and
it was
text.
voice
Actually,
text.
I might have been. I don't know.
What came the last? Orange. Did you write orange at one point?
Orange, yeah.
Okay.
Orange.
What time?
Orange now in.
All right.
Yeah. So I don't know what that was, but it was.
It was.
So yeah.
Okay, and so at this point with that ex-boyfriend,
Yes.
are you giving up on that at this point? It's been so long.
Well, the way that I'm gonna handle that situation is just like forever going to care about that person. And if there were a situation where like
Was his name Orange?
it wasn't, but yeah, so if he reached out to me today, I want to explain what happened. I want to talk and like apologize and all that stuff. There would never be a situation where he's like, all right, I'm back. And then I'm like, yeah, okay, let's just resume like things are normal. So like I welcome a reconciliation. And then from there, who the hell knows? I'm not like, all right, any day now.
For the listeners, I'm pretty sure it wasn't the last episode, but the one before. So probably episode 425. If you go back to that episode, you can hear how this whole thing unfolded.
Yeah.
Have you thought about just like getting all your like write your whole thing out and just like send him an email?
I've thought about
And be
it.
like, here's my apology. This is my explanation. I don't expect anything back from you. I just want to like get it out there.
I have thought about it. I kind of dance around with it because I'm like, I don't know what all happened out there, and I don't know like what I put him through, and I know like it wasn't me, it was me, but it wasn't me. Like I know that there's some blame to be like shifted off. It was a freak medical accident. At the same time, like my best friend has fully forgiven this, that she understands, like, but I can still tell like it was traumatizing as shit and very hurtful and very scary. And like, even now, you know, we're back to how we've always been, but I can still tell like that's just going to take some time and she's dealing with that. So my whole thing is I'm like, yes, I would like to send an email and I may. I also don't know if like that's selfish, if I'm like, that's what I want to do. I want to have this talk. And if he's not ready to.
No, because maybe he wants to hear a little bit of an explanation or what's going through your mind. He can choose not to read it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm considering. It's been 8 months now, I think, since we talked. So I'm like, that's time, but that's not. I don't know. So I'm like, maybe I'll give it like a full year. We'll see. There's a chance we'll run into each other at some point, but yeah, I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear. But I hold no, like, I'm not like, how dare you abandon me because I'm like, I
get it.
Yeah, that was tough. That's tough. So no, I am not dating at all. Just 'cause even if I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm ready to start dating again, I'm like, I need to give myself at least a fucking year.
Nothing. So no banging either? Are you trying to
Oh, no, I've been banging.
Oh, all right.
Well, so the fun thing about that is me and this guy, my ex, we had broken up 2 times before. And in those 2 little times that we broke up, I did have like a consistent friends with benefits that I was like, yeah, all right, this is so that was just nice and able to pick up where it left off. And it's one of those things where I'm like, okay, cool, this is completely platonic and it will go nowhere else, but we know that we do this good together. So it's been that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good to have.
So the bad date story is that I was in a place and I was going to go see this person. And I was like, oh,
this person,
the person, yeah, the person that I've slept with a little bit here and there, yeah, that I was like, perfect. I will go have sex with this person, and to be nice and healthy, I'm gonna walk there because it's walking distance. It's a nice 20-minute walk, and that's what I will do. And so
there, you're nice and moist for him already.
You know, I was
over your body,
getting a little nervous about that because it was springtime, and I was like, all right, I'm feeling the heat a little bit, but everything's nice, and I look good, and I smell good, and I feel good, and like I showered and all that. And halfway on the walk there, as I'm listening to music, this has never happened to me before, but I walked under a tree, and a bird shit directly on the top of my head.
Nice.
Direct, like I felt it, and I was
It was
like,
warm
"This
after,
is."
yeah.
It was. It felt.
Yeah.
It felt like someone blew snot on the top of my head.
It's
It was
good
very
luck.
gross.
Good luck for
Very
you.
good
You know, people say that. I don't know if it is. And then I was like, maybe that was rain. Clear sky. It's a beautiful sunny day. There's not
Maybe
even clouds.
it's raining egg yolks.
I was like, maybe it's just maybe the tree still had water in it. And so I put my hand and it's unmistakable. And so I'm like, well, I'm not gonna turn around and go back to my hotel and freshen up. So I went into a convenience store and just didn't even buy the Clorox wipes. I just stole like 5 Clorox
Wait,
wipes.
they didn't have baby
Smart.
wipes?
But Clorox wipes is disinfecting. Baby wipes isn't disinfecting.
Yeah, but you're putting it on your skin and your hair.
Well, I wanted it disinfected.
You did the right thing.
So I stole like 5 Clorox. I must have looked homeless as shit. So I stole
Oh,
like
yeah.
5 Clorox wipes and just like in the back of this convenience store was like getting it out of my hair. And I still went. And he was like, oh, like at one point he was like, you smell really nice. And I'm like, yes, I do.
Yeah.
Lemony.
Yeah.
You have no idea. Yeah, I smelled like Clorox.
That's not too bad. At least it wasn't like on your clothes.
This is also the same person that I believe the last time I gave a bad date story, I had eaten a ton of weird food and then puked immediately after sex.
Oh, so he's expecting.
So
he's
he's-
expecting
He knows
something
you're just a
crazy.
wild
He doesn't know
broad.
that I fucked him with technically bird shit still in my hair.
Wow.
I don't know that I'll bring that up at any
Well,
point.
he's definitely
but-
listening to this.
No,
so.
you may have had the cleanest hair ever. It was
That's
Clorox
true.
hair.
Yeah, like stripped of all its anything.
Would have just like bleached that area.
It's just, why do you have a white patch right here? I don't know.
That's not terrible.
It wasn't terrible, but what a humbling
Enough.
moment.
Yeah, enough.
Yeah, like, and you know, it had been a little minute since we had hooked up, and I was like, all right, I'm feeling good. I'm getting my confidence about me, and then, nope.
Back to reality.
Yeah, I was like, this is who I am. Yes, this is what I am aligned with.
Do you think that having like a bang buddy helps keep you like ready to go for the next person or prevents you from seeking the next person?
I think so. In the past, bang buddies are not usually a good thing for me because in the past, the only time that I've had that is when I'm like, oh, I like this person a lot, and I'm going to sleep my way into them liking me. That has a
usually works.
0% success rate. It does not work. I'm 0 for however many on that one. But with this, I'm like, I know that this is strictly platonic and that's all it is. And, you know, we're both like low key, but like nobody knows about who each other are. So that's nice. It's like nice to keep things under the radar. I think it's a nice little once in a while treat to keep me sane. Because I know I'm preaching to the choir, but I did at one point go 4 years, complete celibacy. And then at the end of that, I don't know how you do it, because I was like fucking shallow Hal, where I'm like looking at homeless people and I'm like, I bet you're a good person. Man, like it was like itchy, and that's not good, because then you're not even selective, and then when you do like have a connection with somebody, you go full crazy over that person, and you're like, please don't ever leave me, I need this now forever. And that's just not a good way to get into any kind of relationship. So
Fair.
yeah, I think what I've got right now is a balance. I think usually speaking, for most people, it's a bad idea and it will end negatively in some capacity.
Yeah, I see how it could go either way. But if there's like no feelings involved, I
Yeah.
feel like, because like, you know, once you get to my area,
Mhm.
it's just like I'm so removed from it that like once anything physical starts, if something ever were to physically start again, I would be like, I don't know how this works. I don't know any of this
Yeah,
works.
I imagine that's like probably scary to like, you know, if you're progressing with somebody and you're like, oh shit, this is gonna go there. Now I don't even remember how sex works.
Mhm.
Like, how do you? Yeah,
Yeah, I don't. I don't know. I don't know how it goes.
Well, hopefully you're with someone who kind of like sweeps you off your feet and it feels really romantic and you just like, fuck me, daddy, you know?
yeah. When does that happen?
Only in the movies.
In my
Yeah.
imagination.
That's you're married. When does that happen? Do you do that for your wife?
Yeah, after a couple edibles, no kids are in the house.
That's nice.
Yeah, it gets that 4 minutes of passion feels like 45 minutes
As you Montoya her.
as I give her the old Montoya. One time we did that. Oh, you probably
told
there.
me,
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
I literally told her.
I was
after.
here,
You were
and
here,
you
were
mentioned
here.
it.
I told her after. I was like, I just did the Montoya. She was like, what? I was like, that's the Montoya. She was like,
She's
oh,
like,
shut up.
no, it wasn't.
She was like, that's not the Montoya. You hit your asthma pump. Your CPAP machine was on the side of the bed. That was not the Montoya.
While we're in this segment,
Yeah.
so I found this request for relationship advice, and I thought it was an interesting story. So I sent it to Harrington, and I also summarized it because it's a little wordy. So he has the full thing in case we have questions, and he has the summarized one, and I feel like we can all kind of give advice to this poor lady.
Okay.
Do you have it, Harrington?
I mean, I have it. Do you think this would be? You want me to read this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I need you to
How
read
am I
it.
going to read it?
All right. All right. A 30-year-old woman has been dating her 29-year-old boyfriend for about a year. Their relationship is great overall. They love each other, sex is amazing, and they're even talking about moving in together. She thinks he's perfect and out of her league, but here's the issue. He doesn't think she's beautiful. The conversation started when he told her about a short fling with a woman he described as stunning and way out of his league. When she asked, half jokingly, if he felt the same way about her, he said no. He said she's pretty, but it's her intelligence and personality that made him fall in love. She has major self-esteem issues stemming from years of bullying for being quote-unquote ugly, so hearing this crushed her. She explained how damaging it was, but he didn't understand why it upset her so much. He insisted he never said she was unattractive, just that her personality matters more to him than looks. She finds it ironic since he also has self-esteem issues and once said an ex hurt him by never calling him handsome. So she feels like he should understand. Now she's left feeling like he's settled. She's never felt uglier, wishes she could afford plastic surgery, and has become jealous and insecure for the first time in her life. She's asking, how can she move past this?
Oh, you have no idea how qualified I am to answer this question. I broke my NDA earlier, kind of low-key. This is going to be the thing is where we get really close to one another. So, yeah.
Okay, take a sip.
I'm going to take a sip.
Okay. I wrote some notes down. Figs, I feel like you know what I have in my bag? I have neuro gum.
Mm.
Do you want some? I feel like
No.
you're falling asleep.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
chilling.
have it. There's just a little bit of caffeine in it. Maybe it'll give you a little boost.
No, I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good.
She's saying you suck on this episode.
No, I feel like you're rubbing your eyes
No.
and you're struggling.
No. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're just salivating
this is
over our
alcohol
White Claws.
withdrawal. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm literally like, I'm like
There's just one cold one in the center of the
Yeah.
I
table.
just fucking do
Perfect.
it.
It's
No.
got your name on it and everything.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, well, all right. If you guys want to give her advice first, because I got a lot of insider information on this one.
I have a couple of things that I wrote down. Do you want to go first?
No, you go.
Okay, so sometimes guys are dumb. So
Often.
yeah, so I'm going to start with trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. And some of the conversations you can maybe have is like, let's have a conversation about love languages. This is what's your love language? Maybe explain to him what that means and what the options are. And then you say that yours are words of affirmation and that it's important that you know that you're valued in like every way, kind of. So that could be something that you discuss. And then if they're about to move in together, you can try doing couples therapy. I mean, if they love each other and he just doesn't know how to like use words correctly, if this is like their only issue is that he doesn't understand that he's fucking up and explaining it to her. Because he's like, you're pretty, but I like these things more. And he probably thinks that's complimentary. But that's not how she needs to hear it. And he needs to understand that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if those things don't work, then you need a new person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you move in with someone who can't read how you feel? You know what I mean?
He doesn't even need to, she's saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
he
She's
sucks.
directly telling him.
Yeah.
So she needs a little bit more self-esteem.
Yeah, but
And
that's,
she needs to get the fuck. This guy needs to go.
I understand
You know,
though.
I mean, she needs maybe a friend to tell her like, "What are you doing?"
I understand though,
He
like
sucks.
how you can go into it with at least like a right in the middle self-esteem, but if like the person's not giving you what you need, it will drive you insane. where it's like I'm not usually a needy person in a relationship. I'm more of an avoidant attachment style versus an anxious attachment style. But if I'm getting literally nothing, like once we're in, that's like what's happening here, and then it makes me switch over to the anxious attachment style. So I understand how she said before this she didn't have any insecurity issues, and now she does.
Well, she said that she had some insecurity, if I'm remembering correctly. She said that she had insecurity issues, but this is the first time she's been, like, jealous and stuff. Like, she had, like, years of bullying and things that left her a bit insecure, and now this is, like, amplifying it. Am I right in that?
Oh, I thought it said at the end that she didn't have insecurity issues before this.
I think she said that she wasn't, like, jealous of others before. But that... Am I right on that, Harrington? What was the...
She said it's she's feeling jealous and insecure for the first time in her life.
Oh, okay. But then didn't she mention something about, like, years of bullying?
Yeah, she was bullied as a child.
Okay.
But as far as, like, insecure and jealous in a relationship.
Gotcha. Okay. I think there's two issues. There's now, like, her self-esteem. And there is also his inability to listen. Because she said it's not like, oh, he can't read her. He can't outright listen to what she's saying, which is that she needs to be seen as, like, beautiful. Like, she's telling him that it bothers her, and he's not quite listening there. So I think it's something that you can potentially work through, but I think the starting point of that is that, like, regardless of what he thinks, you have to feel like you're hot. Like, you have to have self-esteem underlying, because if he changes his mind and he's like, actually, no, I think that you're beautiful, like, you're still going to feel how you feel, and you're still going to be insecure about, like, so that's still going to be there. You have to work on that. But then, yeah, he also has to listen to her. So my previous relationship of mine that I was in for quite a long time, I had met that person on a dating app, and we were, like, long distance for the first year. We met in person on our anniversary. And at that point, we were, like, very close, very much in love, like, best friends. Like, it was a whole thing. We started off very casual, like,
1 year,
whatever.
no physical.
1 year not seeing each other. Like, we would FaceTime.
Okay.
We would FaceTime. But yeah, not, like, no physical contact, not even a hug. So we met on our anniversary, and then we had spent a few times together, and I was like, either you're super respectful, or, like, what is this? Why are you not making any kind of move? Do I need to make a move?
Like, no kissing, no physical contact.
There was kissing, but there was nothing. Like, we were spending the night, and I was like, what is happening? Why are we not doing anything? And then after, like, a ton of dragging it out of him on my end, it came back that, like, he was not physically attracted to me. But then we were in this place where he's like, you're very pretty. He's like, I love, like, it ended up being at the end of the day, it was about my weight, which I was like, okay, well, I'll level with you on this. I am not happy with my current weight. I am going to lose weight. I'm going to get in shape regardless of whether you're here or not. So do you want to just stick this out and see, because everything else is there. We line up on all the rest of it. And we did for a very long time. That is not an easy piece to go without. That is not, and it's not something that just kind of gets better. Don't look into plastic surgery for anybody else, first of all, because he could, God forbid, die in, like, a car accident in, like, 2 weeks, and then what, you got a new fucking nose that you didn't even want? Like, don't do that. You're gonna hate that. So don't ever get plastic surgery. It is something that you can ride out, because, like, at one point or another, we're all gonna turn into little raisins, God willing, like unfuckable raisins with just saggy everything. It's gonna be hard as shit, and you gotta make sure that your self-esteem is 100, because if it's not, when you leave that relationship, it is gonna be in the toilet. So
here's another part to it. So she mentioned he also has self-esteem issues within this. And so I think that plays a part in this a little bit, because I feel like, I don't know, for me, once you, I feel like, fall in love with somebody, that changes everything. I've been in relationships with people that I would not swipe right for on Tinder, but was head over heels in love with them at some point. So I feel like once you're in love with somebody, they are now the hottest, most beautiful person in the world. If he doesn't feel that way towards her, maybe he is settling. And I'm not saying settling because you're not pretty or whatever, but just like, this isn't your person.
Yeah, I mean, if he can't, like, and maybe he's just bad with words, where he's like, no, I love you because you're X, Y, and Z. And maybe he's trying to explain the ways in which he finds her beautiful. And he's terrible at doing that. But you're right, unless he's, like, still stoked to be in it regardless and can see her as, like, a beautiful person in her own unique way, then nah, you should leave that. If where did you find this? Was this a
Reddit?
Okay. Was it to y'all?
It was relationship
Okay.
advice on Reddit.
Gotcha.
So I don't think we can get more information from her.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's a tricky one. It's like, what are you willing to put up with?
Right. It's just going to get worse. You're going to build up more and more resentment
Yeah.
over time. And it's just probably not the right person.
I mean,
for
certainly
you.
if he can't understand where you're coming from when you say that, like if he can't get what you're explaining to him very clearly, that I and you and Harrington were able to comprehend, then it sounds like you're pretty decent at explaining yourself, but not able to help yourself.
Yeah. I just wish these people would show. I just want to see what they both look like so bad.
Yeah, but it's like
I want to know what the dynamic really is between the two of them.
Yeah. I did that fucking I did one of those meninist, like, men's rights podcasts where it's like a bunch of dudes who hate women on the panel and then like 9 OnlyFans bimbos.
Oh, are you purposely not saying the name of it?
It's whatever
Okay, yeah.
is the name of it. But yeah, so I did that, and they kept trying to hammer. They were like, men only care about looks. And I was like, no. You only care about looks. I was like, but like the real world, most men give a shit about multiple things. If you just want a pretty fleshlight, fine. But that's not the dynamic that most people are looking for.
But also, looks means different things.
Yeah.
Like maybe they mean looks as in like perfect body, perfect face, whatever. But there's plenty of guys that are in love with girls that don't fit the conventional mold.
Yeah.
So I think a physical attraction is like, if maybe they're saying it the wrong way, it's like physical attraction is important. Yes, that matters.
They were saying that it is the only thing that matters, and it's like men will never, like, if you are not so hot, like, they'll leave you if you get fat or if you get that, like, that's just the only thing that matters is that you stay hot. And I'm like,
so I know that you mentioned earlier today on another episode on Zach's Morning Zoo that you watch the show, so I know you'll understand this, but on 600 Pound Life,
yes,
most of the time, as soon as that chick loses 100 pounds and she's still 500 pounds, she goes out there and she gets like knocked up right after surgery. I'm like, God bless you.
I've also seen where she's in a relationship, and this goes into the whole enabler dynamics and stuff like this is complicated, but I have seen it where she's 600 pounds and then she has success and she gets down to 300 pounds and the guy's like, I'm just not attracted anymore. And then he leaves and it's like, all right, there's somebody out there for everybody.
Yep. Yes.
That's
the moral of the story.
Yeah.
Did you give your opinion on that?
Yeah, she's crazy. She should leave this guy. How can you move in with someone and the person cannot read how you feel and react to it? You know what I mean? Like, it would make me feel like I don't exist. You know, being acknowledged. Like, oh, I acknowledge you. Like, that's a big part of my relationship. You know, like, she acknowledges me, I acknowledge her, we feel each other out. It's like a chess game. Like, I know what she's going to say most of the time, and she knows what I'm going to do. Like, you know what I mean? We figured each other out. So this guy, this is horrible, this lady.
That would be the part that would drive me crazy of this, is that, like, he doesn't get why she feels that way.
Yeah.
It's
Like, why are you moving in with a guy who doesn't get you?
Yeah.
Like, right off the bat, why are you fucking investing in this when it's a bad investment?
Probably because she's like already loves him.
I bet you
It's
she's
gonna be a
really
whole
pretty.
thing.
I
She
bet you she's
probably
a pretty
is.
girl, and I bet you he is just a tall fucking like zombie
He's,
guy
like,
that plays
average.
video games and works, and that's it. I guarantee that's what it is. And he's just like, oh yeah, whatever. And she's like, you're not listening to me. You don't hear me out. I feel like this. And he's just like, yeah. And then she's gonna do something crazy. I mean, and the red flag's been there the whole time.
Harrington.
This is blowing my mind. Would you want to be the hottest person your partner was ever with?
I wouldn't not want it.
I would want my partner.
I don't need it,
Yeah,
but
I want them to think that.
I would want them to convince me.
Make me
convince I
think
am,
that.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't need to be like the hottest person they've ever been with, but yeah, like this they should love me the most out of all of them.
He
yes.
does. That's the whole point of this is like, hey, I spent my 20s banging extremely hot chicks, chasing super hot chicks. I found a girl who I really enjoy hanging out with, somebody who I want
But
to be
not
my
super
partner.
But you're not super
I'm
hot.
attracted to you. We have great sex. Obviously, I'm attracted to you. Are you the hottest person I've ever slept with? No, but I'm not
That's-
looking
Yeah,
to.
Yeah, you can't
don't
say
say
that. You
that.
just can't say
Yeah,
that to
and
a
that's-
woman.
to me.
Say it.
You
Okay,
can't
the
say that.
issue that it is like the issue with it is not that she's not the hottest person that he's ever been with. It's that he expressed it, and then she was like, "Hey, this kind of makes me feel like shit." And then instead of like comforting her, he doubled down and was like,
Your personality's so cool.
"Your personality rules. I don't give a fuck about your dog face." Like,
It's like when your wife is pregnant. You don't go, oh my God, you look fat. You go, you look beautiful, right? Because the
most
beauty
beautiful
is
I've ever seen you.
because you have the child. There's life inside of you. You know what I mean?
I don't know. If I were pregnant and somebody said that, I may stab them. I may be like,
like you're
"Why are you
beautiful?"
fucking lying to me? I'm a whale."
Alex is tiny now, and I often tell her I can't wait till you get pregnant again because I miss so much of you.
Nah, that's
That's
just
the
like
sweetest
cute little
goddamn
fucking
thing
around.
I've
It's
ever heard.
honest.
But that's fine. You're just,
But this
I
guy-
guess it works if you're telling the girl, I wish you were a little fatter. She'd be like, what? Like, it's funny. It's
Fe-
kind of funny.
Fega came in at one point while I was editing Broad Topics, and Alex like leaned over, and he's like, "Dude, what are you doing?" I was on a pause screen of Alex. I was like, "Dog, I miss him."
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm getting horny for my wife.
Yes.
That's the most wholesome thing ever.
But it's like this guy is saying, "Hey, this is somebody who I've been in a relationship with for a year. It's the only other serious relationship I've been in." And clearly, like, looks are no longer what he's valuing. Everything you have is what he's valuing.
Yeah, it's just a poor way of communicating that by saying looks don't even matter. Like everybody
Yeah.
needs to hear that a little
course.
bit, and especially when he's
White lies.
referring to another woman he dated as stunning,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, but you're pretty."
No, that's horrible.
That's-
That's a time bomb. That you just
Yeah, that's
created a
terrible.
little bomb
Yeah.
that's gonna fucking explode at some point. Just lie. Just white lie.
That's
lie
what
to
I'm saying.
yourself.
It's the two things. It's like she does need to independently of him build up her self-esteem and fix that wound. Like she needs to feel good about herself regardless of him. He also needs to learn how to talk to her
But also, if he's not like,
and to listen when she's like, "Hey, this makes me feel like shit."
but if he isn't attracted to her to the point where it's like,
Well, he said that he is.
yeah, but to the point, it's like I said before, where it's like when you're in it, like I feel like whoever the current person is that you're with, while somebody else may be more conventionally attractive, at that moment you're like, I'm not attracted to anyone else more than you. Like you're everything. And if he can't communicate that, meaning he doesn't feel it, then they're not the right people for each other, I think.
I think he is trying to communicate that he feels that way, that like he is the most attracted to her because of the additional pieces and not just her physical appearance.
Which means that if he could have it his way, he would pick someone better looking.
well, I mean, if I could have it my way, I would have a fucking Hemsworth with all of the qualities of the person that I've loved the most.
But have you felt that way, like when you were like head over heels in love with someone, be like, oh, I love him so much, I just wish they looked a little different.
No.
No, 'cause
That's
you
what I'm
love them
saying.
so
Because
much,
you
yeah.
love them. So
You're
when
like,
you
"No,
love
you're fine."
someone,
But if a fucking, if there was a gun to my head and they were like, we know if you're lying, who is physically hotter, your partner or a Hemsworth brother, I'd be like, I mean the Hemsworth brother, but I love my partner more than I ever would love that
like I'd
fucking
prefer
idiot.
I'd prefer to be with this person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a gun's being held to your head. This guy's just willy-nilly on
Yeah,
a
no,
regular
that's
day,
why.
like, that's fucking my ex-broad.
Harrington's having a whole meltdown.
I
outside.
mean, the guy's being honest because he wants a lifelong partnership with this woman.
Harrington, sometimes you don't need to be honest
Don't.
about
You don't.
everything.
You don't, Harry.
You don't have to.
You
There are
don't.
some things that can just be inside thoughts,
I don't
and they
like-
never have to go
You
out.
can't build a bedrock, a foundation on lies.
It's not lying to omit the fact that you dated a woman once that you thought was hotter.
It's gonna come out at some point.
Why? It doesn't need
Going
to.
to.
Women don't-
You
women
run
don't
out
wanna
of
be
things
compared.
to talk about.
But that's why I think that she's
Get
not,
a new hobby and watch a new show. Be like, oh shit, we ran out of things to talk about. I could either bring up the fact that I once dated a 10 and my wife is an 8, or we could watch golf.
Yeah.
Let's watch golf for the afternoon.
But that's why I think these two shouldn't be together, because there shouldn't have to be that white lie. Like, there doesn't necessarily have to be like the measuring of if you were the hottest ever. But to me, you're like, not to me, don't say that. But like, you are beautiful and I love you and I'm so attracted to you. That's it. And that's all she wants.
All right, I'm gonna say this, just in the defense of this guy a little bit, and in the defense of a white lie. The person I've had the best sex with in my entire life was not my ex, who I was like, oh, I'm going to marry this person. I just don't ever have to tell him that. That was my thing. I was like, I don't care, because this is better than the best sex I've ever had. Couldn't build a future and a family and whatever with the best sex I ever had guy. That's whatever. I love this person more. So I just never need to say out loud
Yeah, of course.
that this dude and I had a better time in bed. That was a beautiful thing. It can live there. And then we're over here and nobody has to get upset about that. I think it's fine to white lie, hold that in. Nobody needs to know. Harrington, nobody needs to know that. I wouldn't bring that up. And I don't think it would hurt the foundation of my relationship.
I just still, it's the last time I'm going to say it. I still just think that in the moment when you're in love with the person, you're not thinking about who was better looking, because you have love goggles on and this person is the best looking person to you at that moment.
And I will, okay, yes, but I will also say at a longevity point, you don't always have the like rose-colored love glasses on where you're like, everything in my life is perfect.
Not perfect.
You will eventually fight and you will go,
Yeah.
I remember that dick from New Zealand that was really good.
Yeah, New Zealand dick.
All right, well, I love this guy. Like that to me is, I'm like, you won't always think that the sun shines out of this person's ass.
But you don't tell them that, because if you
Yeah.
tell them about the New Zealand dick,
Yeah,
there'd
you
be a big
hold
pro-
it
there'd be a big
in,
problem.
Harrington.
Yeah, you
What
gotta
the
hold it in.
fuck?
So
No,
this
I
poor
think
girl's going. It was all fucked up because
I
of
think
this
I'm
guy.
more on Harrington's side as we go here, but only in the way that I'm not on this guy's side, though. I'm on Harrington's side where it's like it's okay to be honest.
Harrington's
but
on the guy's
choose-
side.
Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm not on the guy's side. I understand. I'm
All
on
on such
Harrington's
different
side.
sides.
I'm on the side of do not leave your relationship.
I don't think
over
she should
this.
leave the
No, I
relationship.
think she should leave the relationship.
I don't think she should leave the relationship.
Yeah,
But
she's never. This is the first time she feels insecure and all those other fucking big words. You know what I mean?
I don't think she should leave
Insecure,
the
big word.
relationship.
There's another big word there.
That was four syllable.
Circumstance?
Insecure. Oh, 3. I don't think she should leave the relationship, but she's got to make sure that she's okay with this and willing to accept it, and then work on her own self-esteem independent of him. And then also, he needs to learn you don't always have to say every fucking thought that crosses your mind.
So let's say everyone needs therapy here. They both need individual therapy, couples therapy. Do that for 6 months and see what happens.
Yeah,
So
probably.
then they both work on their own insecurities independently, work on communicating better together, and then it's the pieces will fall where they may.
Do you think that stuff works overall? Is it proven that it works? Wow, my relationship has been saved since we went to couples therapy.
I believe in therapy the way I believe in ghosts,
Gotcha.
where I have no evidence personally of it existing.
But you hope it works.
I heard people tell me it works.
Yeah.
I've heard people tell me it exists. I don't have the experience with it, but I feel like it could be a possibility.
I believe in therapy in the way that I believe in psychics, where I do actually think that there are some that have it and can do it, and that's awesome. And there's a lot of shams.
Most of the others are
a lot
charlatans.
of
There's
shams.
like 95% shams,
A lot of shams. Yeah.
and a couple that know what they're doing. And if you get the ones that know what they're doing, great, it'll work.
If you're willing to invest in your partner, you have to at least know who they are and how to work with them. So I would, in my current relationship, there's things I would never say to my girl because I know it will fucking tick her off. So if I'm with some other bitch that is like for example, we've all been in a relationship where the other person will watch a TV show and be like, wow, that guy's hot. You know what I'm saying? Or the girl will be, or me, I'd be like, yo, that chick is hot. And that's like okay to do that, right? And now I'm in a relationship where that's not okay. Like, I will hurt her feelings if I go, yo, that fucking girl is so sexy. But my ex-girlfriend, we would watch a fucking show and she'd be like, this guy, oh my God, look how fucking cute he is. And I'd be right there, secure, but deep inside it was killing me, but I wouldn't say anything. So there's people that are out there.
I've made all of my exes hate The Rock.
Oh, because you just go, I mean, but are you like, fuck me, Rock?
No, I'm just like, if they're like, it comes up in conversation, I'm like, I mean, The Rock is amazing. And they're like, hate them. I can name 3 exes.
So, but there's a
that
way,
were
because like,
hate them.
I know my girl loves Shia LaBeouf. She loves Jason Momoa. She loves Jason Momoa. She loves those two. But she doesn't go.
What a
Opposites.
wide
She loves,
Figs
like,
right in the middle.
yeah, I'm just a fusion of like, I'm just an ugly version of
This
both
is
of
the Venn diagram of Shia LaBeouf and Jason Momoa.
them. Aquaman. So she, she like, I'll look at her, like, fuck around, like, when Aquaman pops up, and she'll like, fuck around with me, like, depending on if I'm in the doghouse. If I'm in the doghouse, she'd be like, hey, daddy, and just, like, laugh at me to fuck around. But my ex-girlfriend, or I've had girlfriends in the past that'd be like, oh, my God, that body, that hair, that this. And I would just kind of just be like, yeah, that's cool,
It's
right?
excessive.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So you got to know your person. If this girl, whoever wrote this, is having all of these, I'm questioning, I'm insecure now, I feel this, I feel that, and he's not aware of that, that's why I'm like, she needs to get a new man, or she needs to just be upfront with him and say, hey, you're making me feel things I've never felt
she is.
before.
She is, though.
She is saying
Okay.
that.
At
And that's
least
the problem.
she's saying that to us, at least.
She
Right.
says to us,
Yeah.
yeah.
The problem that I'm like, this is where it's an issue, is that she's saying it to him, and then he's going, what do you mean? And doubling down. And it's like, all right, you got to concede at some point that, like, this is just upsetting to her, and it doesn't have to make sense. It's allowed to not make sense.
Especially that it seems like he's been in this exact situation before,
Yeah.
where he was with a guy who he was with a girl who he felt was out of his league, and he didn't feel like he measured up. So he's
Right.
been there. He's just refusing to give it to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to. We've gone through this whole show on this.
Oh my God.
So we have to. Let's move over to bad things.
Bad things with you.
This is Bad Things, part of the show. We talk about fight stories, physical altercations. Do you have a new fight story
Yes. So it's not a fight that I was in, but sort of a fight that I was
adjacent? to?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it was back in 9th grade, and the way that it worked where I went to school was that, like, my high school was fed by 3 middle schools, and the one that I, like, had gone to gave the least amount of people. So I was meeting, like, everybody was new, and most people that came from one of the other middle schools would just fight constantly. Like, it was a lot of fights, and I had only had my one little altercation, it was not a fight at all. Terrified of anything like that. But I didn't have any problems with anybody. Like, I was very new at school. And then I got word one day by these trashy girls that were in my advisory. They were like, Candace says she's going to beat your ass. And I was like, who the fuck is Candace? Because it was like a month into school. I'm like, I don't know who Candace is. And they're like, Candace? She said that during the audit, like, or during the assembly, like, you were giving her, like, bad looks and, like, you were, like, talking shit about her. And I'm like, I couldn't even tell you what color hair this woman had. Like, I have no idea who that is. And so they were like, she's going to fight you. And I was just like, okay, I don't know what to do. And they, like, I just kept hearing that for, like, the rest of the week, that this chick, who I don't know at all, was going to fight me. And then her older classman friend, who was, like, big, named Amanda, they were like, oh yeah, Amanda and Candace are going to jump you. Like, they're going to fuck you up. And I was like, please, like, I was, like, shaking. I'm like, I am so scared. I do not want any part of this, and I don't even know why. Like, and then rumors were flying and everything, and they're like, I heard you said this about her. And I'm like, I still can't pick her out of a lineup. Please, God, don't let this lady kick my ass. And I was, like, freaking out about it at one point, told my best friend. And my best friend, so, okay, at my high school, I'm not exaggerating, there were a total of 9 black kids from 9th to 12th grade. And 5 of them were a family that was from Sierra Leone. So we had, like, for, American black kids. This woman's it's going to sound like I'm lying and it's going to sound racist. It's not. This is her actual name. But there was a big upperclassman chick named Shaquana. And
I was going to say Shaquisha.
And yep, it's basically
Shannon just
what
texted
you
me.
go to immediately.
Shannon just texted me. There's too many blacks in your high school.
That's
So Shannon just texted me that.
So Shaquana was friends with my best friend, like kind of just in the same friend group. And so I was telling my best friend, and she overheard, and she was like, "Oh wait, Amanda said she's gonna what?" And I was like, "Yeah, like I heard that this is gonna happen, and I'm scared." And she was like, "Don't be scared. They're not picking on the fucking weird kid." And I was like, "Okay." And she I was weird.
Did you say it like that? Okay.
Yeah, I was like, "All right."
Okay.
And then I didn't know what was gonna happen from then. The next, it was either the next period or the second period of the day, but it was like right before lunch. Shaquana just ran down, like she caught eyes with Amanda, ran down the fucking hallway. I don't want to say like a water buffalo, but I have seen a similar stride in a nature documentary. Full power, full steam ahead, just like yelling at her, like fucking, like she's like, "I'm gonna get you, bitch," and she literally just went in swinging, like crazy fucking swings. She's in a tiny camisole. One tit comes flying out.
Nice.
Flying out. And she is just hammering the fuck out of this chick.
Oh, teenage boys are so happy.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is Shaquana.
This was Shaquana, and I lived in a racist area.
Oh, all right.
Not everybody was happy, but I was blown away. And fucking Amanda lost 3 teeth.
From the titty
Lost
hitting her in the
3.
mouth?
I don't know what hit her in the face
Might have
that
been
got that,
Shaquana's
but she
fucking
lost
tits.
3 fucking teeth from this. Shaquana got in-school suspension for a week. And then, like 5 years later, Amanda reached out to me and was like, "Oh, it looks like you're doing cool stuff. Congratulations." Like, yeah, fuck you. Now Amanda and Candace are mothers.
Did you get Shaquana some like lunch or something the next day?
Yeah, I was like, "Thank you," and she was like, "Don't worry about it. Like, they're not gonna pick on the fucking weird kid like that." And I was like, "You keep saying that, and that feels." But all right,
You're
you
like,
can
"Put
call
your
me.
titty
You can
back
call
there."
me whatever the fuck you want, Shaquana.
You know your
I let her
one tit
copy
out.
off of me for all of chemistry. So that was
fair.
nice.
Smart.
Even trade.
Yeah, I was like, I got you. You can look at my paper anytime you want.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. I wonder what she's up to. I should reach out to
You
her.
should. That should
I-
be an easy enough
yeah.
name to find.
Yeah.
I'm curious
Well, she
if-
goes by. If she went by Q for a while, so
Yeah.
she might still go by Q.
Just
But-
the letter?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Is she a man now?
I mean, I don't know. That would be crazy to be one of 9 black kids in my high school and then also trans.
I do have a couple of videos. I'm going to try to pick like my favorite. Let me just think 1 second. You guys talk for a second.
What was her areola like? Was it a big old sloppy titty?
She was still young enough. I mean,
Oh,
well, she
okay.
was big. Okay, she was big. So it was a sloppy tit, but she still had like the perkiness of youth.
God bless her.
So it wasn't like it wasn't hanging, but
Yeah.
it had more
was-
side meat
Yeah.
than you would think. It was
Okay.
one of those ladies that like you could tell she would not have big titties if she was not enormous.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I have 2 that are my favorite here. Let's start with the road rage one, Harrington. I do have a bunch here. I really like dove into Reddit today, as you can tell from my other one. But yeah, lots of fun fight videos on Reddit. Okay, so I don't know what happened before this. You can play it. But so this guy on the outside is really taking advantage of the guy being in the car.
Oh,
Dude, drive.
Oh, good
Drive.
Punch, good punch.
Drive away.
Oh, he's fucking bugging out.
Oh,
Now
Wasn't
we're
expecting
talking.
that.
This guy's like a neo-Nazi.
Oh, now she's saying, what the fuck? Meanwhile, her guy is beating this guy up inside the car. And then look, he dropped him. So all of a sudden, the other guy now is playing victim. He's like, what are you doing? Meanwhile, he hit him.
in his car.
Yes, he clearly hit him multiple times in the car. Wasn't expecting him to come out through the sunroof.
I mean, that was crazy Jack in the Box. That was wild. I didn't even know that was an option. The core strength on somebody to get out of a fucking sun. I couldn't fit out of a sunroof is number one, unless it's like one of the big extending like SUV sunroofs. That was crazy. If I saw that, because you don't know that guy's like strong as shit until you see him lift himself out of a sunroof.
But you see, this guy's like an old man, so he's really
Why
like,
was he
here's my
clocking
chance
him?
to like win.
He was doing no damage.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Those punches
That's
were
great.
weak, poor guy.
He got what he deserved.
Oh,
Why would you start-
1,000%.
Yeah, you don't get out of your car.
And then
start
also,
snuffing.
once the other guy was down, he stopped.
Yeah, you
So
can
he
tell
just
was
like he
cool.
did what
Yeah,
he earned.
he was like, if you keep fucking punching me,
Yeah.
I'm jumping out of this
Yeah.
sunroof.
Yeah, I really enjoy that one. I
That-
give that one an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that one's great.
And I have one
Shannon
more.
likes violence.
So I don't though.
That's justified violence.
Yeah,
Everybody likes that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like,
Everybody
yes.
likes to see a piece of shit
Yeah.
get what they deserve.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do the weakest chin ever. We'll do that one, and I'll save the 2 for another time. The other 2.
Shannon is glowing right now.
I had a good time going through Reddit. Natalie walked in before, and she's like, "Oh, you getting ready for TTI?" I was like, "Yeah, just watching fight videos." I'm like, "I'm in my happy place." Like he spit at him. Look at this.
Crazy. Oh,
Oh,
So we're gonna do what we're
wow,
talking.
poor dude.
He couldn't take anything.
He could not. Oh. Boop, boop, boop.
He's not even cocking back at
Yeah, that
all.
was
he just
really-
stood there.
He's just like this. That's what he did.
Maybe he just got just a knuckle.
Do you think he faked it just so he wouldn't be hit anymore?
No, you don't fall down like that when you're faking it. He just drops.
Yeah,
He pulled his
that
knee.
was
His
too
knee got
intense of a
sprayed.
fall.
Oh, it's so good.
He definitely popped the meniscus.
He popped him.
Just look at the way those knees buckle.
Yeah.
He got fucking sports injuries from this light tap.
He is all upper body too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Dude.
god.
Oh, he's conscious, kinda.
Wearing a marijuana shirt.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I'd say also 8 out of 10 for different reasons.
Yeah.
That was bananas.
I like this side of you, Shannon. I want you to bring
So
Reddit
much fun.
fight videos.
I have more, but I'm gonna save
I
them.
love when you get I so
Every-
rarely see
Don't
the
say
Staten Island
Don't
come
say
out
it.
of you.
Brooklyn. I am not a Staten Islander. I am a Brooklyner.
Do you not
I
live
just-
in Staten
I
Island?
live in Staten Island, but I grew up in Brooklyn.
Okay.
How
So-
many years did you grow up in Brooklyn?
I moved to Staten Island like 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Shannon, you're a little bit Staten Island. You're half Staten Island.
My formative years, Brooklyn. I don't even hang out in
I don't
Staten
believe in
Island.
formative years. You're forming every year. You're still growing and changing and
I'm
evolving.
Growing too much.
Oh my God, Shannon.
Okay, we're gonna no.
Shannon.
No. We're gonna go to our final segment. Which
I'm
is,
gonna fight you. I'm gonna get real Philly in here on Staten Island if Staten Island does not start loving herself.
final segment. Scary things. Stop yawning.
I thought he was gonna sneeze.
Okay.
I was like, time it with Michael Jackson.
I think I got James Jordan.
This is Scary Things, part of the show we talk about weird, creepy, and unexplainable, possibly paranormal experiences. You don't have a story for this one, right?
No.
Okay. So first, I'm going to do a quick scary movie review.
Okay.
So I watched The Ritual. Didn't know this was a thing. I saw it pop up on my TV. It's 2025.
Oh, I'm thinking of The
Stars.
Heretic. The Ritual. Okay.
The star is Al Pacino. Al Pacino was in this movie.
Right now.
Yep.
Oh.
2025.
Okay.
Al Pacino.
Oh.
Harrington?
New dad, Al Pacino.
Yes, new dad Al Pacino. I would say this movie is unwatchable. It's based on true events of
You said it was old? I'm sorry.
2025.
Oh my god.
No, Al
That's
Pacino's
Al Pacino
old.
to the left?
He looks like a fullness in his face. I don't know if that's fillers or
That's got to
chubbiness,
be filler.
but it's like his face
Who's
looks
that to the right?
weird.
Bradley Cooper?
No, Dan Stevens. So it's unwatchable.
My Al Pacino. That's all I can do.
Let's watch it for Spook Show tomorrow, Harrington.
It's so bad. Go ahead. I'll let you do it.
That's all I can do.
Okay.
That was a good Al Pacino.
Oh.
There's a ghost. So.
That's it. That's all I got.
That was great.
So it's like an exorcism movie, but there's no lead up. Within like 5 minutes, they start doing the exorcism. There's no lead up to it. It's horrible. Also,
Can we see a trailer? No.
Did Harry just walk out of the room? I think so. He's
Okay,
going
that's
to poop.
fine, that's fine. He's
But
gonna take a big,
the
long
mom from
shit.
Everybody Loves Raymond is also in it. That's my nighttime watch TV show.
Didn't know she was still alive.
Yeah, I can't think of her name at the
Okay.
moment.
The
but
mom,
yeah.
the old lady mom.
No, the mom.
Oh,
The mom.
Oh,
Ray's wife.
I also thought the old
yeah,
lady
no,
was
Doris
mom.
Roberts.
I
Not
was
alive.
like,
May she
is
rest in
she?
peace.
Okay.
No. So
Deborah.
Deborah, yes. So I would say unwatchable. Do not watch it. It's a freaking nightmare.
Did you finish it?
I did, but I was like up and down the whole time. I was
Yeah.
like, this is freaking dumb.
Does he go, oh, the ghost, get him out? At any point, does he fucking go,
Something
oh, I'm in the
similar.
dark? No, okay.
Similar to that.
He does. So he does go full throttle. Al Pacino.
No, not full throttle.
Okay.
Not full throttle. But
It might be the
was-
best movie. You might be underselling it. And it actually
Please.
kind of sounds like the greatest movie.
Okay, so it's your homework assignment for next week to watch it. It was terrible. But I did watch, based on your recommendation, Bring Her Back.
Okay.
So, I'm a little, I don't know, critical about
Yeah,
scary movies.
fine.
Most of them I hate. My uncle was really affected by a lot of the scenes in it. Like, he was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, oh, that was cool. Cool they did that. I just wish that they would have given more backstory on Ollie.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see how that process happened.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have brought me into it a little bit more.
Okay, because in the beginning, they kind of show you, like,
Yeah.
these old VHS weird
Yeah, like the cult stuff. Yeah. But I just I wish they would have drawn you in a little bit more to it. But I
Yeah.
like that it's a little bit more of a new idea.
Yeah, yeah.
It was interesting. I was engaged the whole time, so
Yeah.
I would say decent, not great, but definitely over Ritual and Bring Her Back. Watch Bring Her Back.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Damn, I can't go in. I don't want. We could spoil. Who gives a fuck, right or no?
Okay, so spoiler alert.
Spoiler
You can
alert.
Skip ahead.
I mean, but everybody fucking almost dies pretty much. The kid dies.
I wish that the brother didn't die.
I wish the brother didn't die. I couldn't
He didn't
believe
deserve
he
it.
died. So it was like a bummer, this movie. The whole movie, I was like, to me, I felt like it was really good because it was not happy endings. It was like, fuck, this guy's drowning. Fuck, this, she everything she's saying, no one believes her. No one believes the kids. The fucking, the not the contractor, whatever the lady is, the foster home
foster mom.
lieutenant. She pulls up.
I'm so dumb. Also, in a situation like that, it's a wellness check. You
Yeah.
send the cops to the house.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah,
stupid.
It's just, I was getting pissed off at little things like that,
Yeah.
but I thought it was solid. Who survives at the end? Ollie
the
survives, and the
blind
blind girl
girl.
runs away and pulls out a car, and they help her out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy
So,
movie.
Yeah, good one. Now,
Yeah.
Josie, it's ruined
Josie,
for her.
sorry.
It's
No, you
ruined
gotta watch it. It gave it.
I'll watch it.
You still have no idea what it's about. The main premise, you have no idea. It's a really good horror movie.
Okay.
Okay, and then while we're here, we have a couple minutes. So Zig, who is becoming our
Zag.
he's becoming our paranormal video correspondent.
Okay.
So he sent a bunch of last time he sent a bunch of doll videos.
Which I like.
Did you hear Matt Rife bought the Annabelle doll?
Yes.
He bought the house.
He bought the house
Yes.
that came with the doll.
Yeah.
Yeah. He bought the house, he bought their museum, and then he is now the legal guardian of Annabelle for at least 5 years.
You think he's gonna bring it on stage and do crowd work with Annabelle in the background?
No, I don't. So I'm going to say this in a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek way, but I don't think he would disrespect the doll in that way,
Yeah.
considering how he's portraying to view the whole thing.
I never realized he was so into that kind of stuff.
I do remember seeing some stuff before. I'm not necessarily a Matt Rife fan, but I do remember him talking in the past about
You think he's hotter than me?
I think you're stunning. I think
Good
you're stunning,
answer.
Vigs.
We'll take a break. Take a break and work with one
So,
of our sponsors.
but there was a time a few years back where, because they do the lock-ins, because they're in New England. I don't remember exactly what state they're in. their estate, the Warrens,
I feel like it's
Ed and Lorraine
Connecticut.
Warren. It might be. Yes, I think
They're
you're
alive
right.
or dead?
They're dead. That's why he has their state. But they did lock-ins, and then I was going to get tickets, one of them, and then they died. This is years ago. And so now that he has it, he's planning on doing the lock-ins again and the tours and stuff. I would do it.
Okay.
Would you do it?
A lock-in or like a tour?
A lock-in where you spend the night there.
Hell no.
Oh, come on.
That's a hard no. A tour, I'd walk by it.
No, that's no
What
fun.
the fuck am I going to do? Locked
Would you
in?
do it, Josie?
No. Oh, so intensely no.
You can't even sleep now. You think you'll be able to sleep?
But that
I'm not expecting to
that's
sleep.
the thing.
Oh, yeah.
She's gonna be awake,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
your
yeah.
dumbass or my dumbass is gonna be asleep and get got by the little girl.
You just
God.
woke up with a doll
God.
over your face.
Yeah.
Wake up as a new human.
Harrington.
Different soul in our body.
It is in Monroe, Connecticut. We are exactly 2 hours drive from it where we're sitting right now.
All right, Harrington. Looks like you're going for a sleepover.
Harrington,
How much does that cost?
Would you do a lock-in, Harrington?
Yeah, I mean, what? Yeah. Well, I only have a daughter to come back to bring poltergeist
demons
to.
back.
Bring demon energy back to your.
We're just gonna
adorable
run
daughter.
back The Exorcist in my home. It's gonna rule.
You could do the ritual again with Al Pacino. But yeah. So, okay. So going to Zaig's videos, I didn't look through any of them except for the drawer one. Let's not do the drawer one. Let's go to the haunted room video, please. But I am excited that they're bringing those things back because they stopped doing them for a while. They were bringing Annabelle on tour. They weren't doing like the tours and the lock-ins anymore. I'm kind of excited about it. Except I don't know. As much as I'm like more on the side of not believing, but I don't like tempting fate either.
Didn't someone just die?
Yeah.
The last guardian of Annabelle died, and they haven't released his cause of death yet. And he was like 52, 53.
Imagine Matt Rife dies.
A woman had a terrifying paranormal encounter with a demonic entity in her home.
Why'd you start speaking Spanish?
I mean, who's to say the sound is coming from that? Also, as she gets closer to it, the sound isn't getting louder.
What kind of fucking rip-off, believe it or not, contraption is this?
I don't know what those words are. I don't think that's Spanish. I think it's French.
Or Latin?
Oh, something said mama.
One night, while she was home alone, and her daughter was with her ex, Rosanna suddenly heard a soft voice coming from one of the rooms. It was her daughter's voice. Mom. Mom. Confused and shaking, Rosanna grabbed her phone and walked in, only to find her old broken radio playing on its own. A radio with no batteries, no power, and one she had never even used. Then the wooden drawer next to it began violently opening and slamming shut. And that same voice kept repeating. So
when she got closer to that radio thing, whatever, boombox, it wasn't getting louder. And that's what makes me think the whole thing is a hoax.
Yeah, that's like a bullshit.
She got closer to it. She's checking the things, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
The volume wasn't
Crock of
changing.
shit.
Also, as usual with these things, like the pulling out or the movement is in the direction of the person filming it.
Yeah.
So whoever's doing it can
Could
be
easily
behind
be
them.
behind
It's
that,
never
yeah.
in the other direction. Okay.
Debunked.
Yeah, debunked. We did it. Let's do one more. The possession. I
Also,
guess.
if I were to see that for real, I would be on the other side of the country. And I wouldn't be taking apart the radio for proof on my cell phone. Like,
is there a cassette in there?
I've kept it in here forever. It doesn't have batteries or power. I keep this broken radio for posterity. And then, but here I prove it. There's nothing in it.
The
Like,
adapter, look, it's in the other room. It's impossible. The batteries. Oh my god. Debunked. We need a new thing for that.
We do. This
into
one's
chaos.
possession.
This is a Dominican house party. This happens every weekend at my house.
There's no reggaeton in the background.
Ah, Chelsea's a little reggae. Oh,
that's
snap.
fun. That's fun.
In the footage, you can see many people sitting in the room when a young girl, dressed in a black
one's the
suit,
young girl?
suddenly begins to make strange
this is-
It
guttural
says
noises.
175.
Noises
John
that
Paul
don't even
lookalikes.
sound human.
those
as if
sounded
someone
perfectly
or
human.
Something has taken over her body. The girl's movements become jerky
Everyone-
and
everyone-
violent,
everyone just
and
left
then,
her.
In a terrifying moment, she
Everyone left
grabs
her.
her own throat with both hands, squeezing tightly as though being strangled by some invisible force. The others quickly
a weird
stand,
cut.
shouting in panic as the girl continues to choke
Yeah,
herself.
they shouted in panic
her
as they
eyes
left her
glassy
in
and
the
Is this
room.
happening
unfocused
in
But it
reverse?
doesn't stop there. In the most shocking moment, the girl's body lifts off the ground, rising toward the ceiling, as if some unseen presence has her by the neck and is holding her in the air.
Why is no one helping her?
I think it was in
This
reverse.
next video was recorded.
I
So,
think
so
it-
she was lowered from the ceiling from her throat?
I think she like jumped down and look at the way everybody got up and the chairs just started moving.
Actually, yeah, play that,
Am I bugging
play
out?
that back real quick.
Maybe I'm bugging out. Look at the chairs.
I think we need a frame around the two shot here.
There's like a little.
Camera captures next is something
It seems
that
like a
sends
different
the
house.
entire
This is like an
room into
Airbnb.
chaos.
Okay, watch. Everyone's mad weird. Watch the chairs.
That chair moved. Yeah, no, they seem like they're moving the right way. That chair moved, though.
Does she?
In
What
the
was that
footage,
sound?
That was a
you see
funny
people
sound.
sitting
It
in
was
a
something-
room with a
hate
young girl
speech.
dressed in a black suit suddenly begins to make strange guttural noises.
Maybe she's a racist.
Promo code TTI.
I mean, this is a lot to do just for a video to post online.
I mean, if this was real, wouldn't it be all over the fucking news?
Yeah, I don't think it's actually that much to do for a video online.
To choke yourself?
I don't think she's
on a
choking
noose?
herself. What that looked like to
And
me
she's
was that
flying?
there's like a wire or something. It looked like me that she was like holding on to whatever is like pulling her up so that she's not getting choked by it.
It's still like a whole thing to do for a YouTube video.
Yeah.
And all those old people
But
in
people
on
will
it,
do
too?
anything for content.
Right, and there are a bunch of like old Dominican people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why are they? First of all, they're probably not Dominican. We think they're
They're
Dominican
Swedish.
because he was doing the voice.
And the crosses.
Yeah, it's true. But what were they all doing in there? Why did we have that angle for that video?
I think it was like an exorcism.
Yeah.
I think
don't
they were
know.
trying to
It's just
exorcise
too
her.
good to be true.
I know, but it's a pretty good one.
It's a pretty good one.
I like
the
that one.
voice also saying something in English in that voice. I'm like, I don't know.
Is it English though? I don't know what it was
I
saying.
think it said something.
I heard shake and bake, but I might just be
I thought
hungry.
you heard hate speech.
All right. Hate speech.
Let's see one more time, just the sound, and then we'll end this.
See that one chair? Oh, he's just dragging the chair. The door opens.
Hate speech. I heard hate speech. No.
I heard fight.
Godfrey. Wait, I heard Godfrey.
It could be Godfrey.
live at 11.
Hate speech.
Godspeed.
It's something me. It's probably
Cosby.
Godfrey.
Cosby.
Does
Yeah.
it? Wait, if we played a little longer, does it say what they think it says?
Cosby.
No, it just moves on to the next story.
Son
We
of a
watched
bitch.
everything on that segment.
That's a good one. Zig.
Good
I
job,
like that
Zig.
one.
Zig, you've been doing a
There were a couple
good
more.
job,
We'll
Zig.
save them for next time, but I like that one. Possession. Good. Not debunked. We're gonna let that one
Question
pass.
mark.
Question mark. Yes. Okay. Let's do a round of plugs and we'll get out of here. Figs, what do you get to plug?
You already know I call Mike Figs. New episode of Fig Talk coming out tonight. Fuck yeah, I love you guys. At Comic Mike Figs. I'm on tour. Go on my Instagram, look at the dates, hit me up, DM me if you want to come to one of the shows.
Josie.
If somebody significantly more famous than me drops out of the show at the Stand tomorrow, I will be there and maybe on that lineup. But if not, I will be at Magoobies this weekend opening for Louis J. Gomez regardless. And then I think I'll be back in Baltimore next month and then I think DC at some point. Anyway, you can follow me at Josie Marcellino, JosieMarcellino, and I'll post everything there.
Awesome. You can follow me on Instagram at Shannon Lee 6982. Wherever you watch the show, you can also watch it live every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern at gasdigital.com. Use promo code TTI. You'll get a discount on your subscription, access to every single episode that we've ever done, including the 4 other episodes that Josie has done, so you can hear all of her stories. Our 9 Power Hour episodes, which once Figs gets back to drinking again, my idea is Figa and Stanley.
I love Fig and Stanley.
I think that'd be really fun Power Hour. That's my idea.
Is
but-
Stanley you as a man? Because that would be very fun.
Yeah, that
Just
would be
you and a
awesome.
mustache, and that's it.
Everybody's me Stanley.
It's just going to be Figs being me, being a man.
I like that too.
So the Power Hour episode's only available to subscribers, so do that. If you listen on iTunes or YouTube, wherever else you listen, make sure to rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend, leave a comment. Every little bit of interaction helps the show to grow. Check out our premiere every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Me, Figs, Harrington, Jorge, one of us or all of us usually hang out in our dinner table live chat during the premiere. And by the way, for the listeners, tell us in the comments on YouTube what you think about the relationship advice portion at the beginning of the show. We want to hear what you guys think, and maybe we'll talk about it next week. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you, Josie, so much
Thank you
for
for
being
having me
back on the
Josie,
back.
show.
you're
I
the
love
best.
coming.
Thank
We'll
you,
be back
Josie.
next week. Bye, guys.